And we're back with another episode of Cop State of Mind. I'm your host today, Ben. I'm going to be here solo today. I owe you guys what's up. I haven't been around lately. I've been at work. I've been a little bit busy, and I apologize. It's good to be back. It's good to come back. Still top of the Premier League. Unfortunately, I'm alone today. There is a storm. We couldn't watch together. We stayed in touch. So I'm going to give you my match analysis of how I saw the match today. Tremendous win. Very, very, very important. In my opinion, very, very well deserved. We unfortunately started 50 seconds in and conceded early. We had a Son shot that was deflected off the post that happened to land to Harry Kane. Caught Virgil sleeping a little bit. It took us a little bit of time to recover from that. 10, 15 minutes before we were able to actually string some things along, get things going. We saw a lot of Trent and Robo running the wings, throwing crosses in. Unfortunately, not really reaching many targets. We did finish the first half, in my opinion, very, very strong. We had a lot of shots on goal. Their goalie today, Paulo Gazzaniga, was absolutely phenomenal. He's filling in for an injured Hugo Lloris, who unfortunately broke his arm, and we wish him a very, very speedy recovery. When he does come back, Gazzaniga is going to give him a run for his money. He is going to challenge. He had, 11 saves today? Let me get that stat for you. We had 13 shots on target, a lot of which came in the second half. The first half, it was unfortunate that we weren't able to tie it. We did go into the first half down 1-0. I'm sure Klopp, spoke highly to the guys. We played very, very well, in my opinion. We created, we passed. We had, Fab, who was phenomenal in winning balls back throughout the game. It's almost like he gets better and better every single game. Winning balls back, playing great. Hendo as well, phenomenal, pushing the ball up. I thought Mane was a little flatter today. Stopped play a lot, wasn't as fluid. Him and Robo have great connection on that left wing, and their chemistry is really, really phenomenal. Allowed us to bring the ball in a lot. Other than that, I think Mane was a little bit flat today. That goes for the first half. We'll continue into the second half, which I'm sure we're all very, very happy ended up in our favor. We had Henderson, who ended up getting the goal. Our captain represented, got the crowd fired up. Anfield got loud. We dominated possession, 68% to 31%. I think a lot of the second half we were outside their box, trying to figure out ways to get in. We were resorting a lot to Trent and Robo, playing the wings and, like I said, crossing it in. We got, very unfortunate that Gazzaniga was just phenomenal. We were putting a lot of shots in. We're all, stuff like that. And where else? I'm drawing a little bit of a blank here. We had 627 completed passes to 290. That just goes to show you what we did. We weren't able to create from the midfield, unfortunately. I was really rooting for Ox or Keita to come on to actually change that up. We eventually did get the penalty on Mane, which Salah converted, which was a terrible penalty shot. I mean, he kept the ball so close to the center, on the ground, wasn't as strong. We got lucky that Gazzaniga didn't really move. And pretty much that's that. We came out with the victory. We got the 2-1 win. We are still top of the Premier League. And, we played well. We played well, in my opinion. Some people will agree. We had 21 shots to their 11 shots. They had 35 clearances to our 8 clearances. That just goes to show you how many crosses and attempts and chance creations we got. I believe there's a stat that Trent actually has just as many chances created as Kevin De Bruyne. We're losing some things here. My decoration, I apologize about that. Anyway, we got the 2-1 win, 5-point clear, top of the league. That's the wrap up. I'm gonna give you guys my match ratings. I think Alisson was phenomenal, had some great saves. He's a solid 7.5 for me. There's not much he could have done with that goal in the beginning. It was a big fluke, and we should have got a clean sheet. That goes to you. Oh, another thing, I'm gonna go back to it. I think that Lovren was slow everywhere today. He can't really keep up the pace. I was really hoping for Gomez a little bit speedier. Just goes to show how crucial and how important Matip is to our defensive line. The chemistry that Matip and Virgil share back there, they know where they'll be. They're always on top. Matip is able to win every air ball, which is huge. It's huge against, especially playing against a team that has Harry Kane, who just gets up and headers everything. He was visibly missed today. I think Gomez should have earned the start over Lovren, in my opinion, especially considering that we saw Lovren start against Genk in the Champions League. Still happy we got the win. Essentially, we had there was a big mistake where wow, I'm blanking out, and I apologize. A big mistake where Lovren actually left Son to juke the goalie and able to shoot the ball. Luckily for us, it went off the crossbar. So Lovren, in my book, gets 6 today. Trent, phenomenal, 8 for me. Virgil, he's it looks like he's a little bit tired. He's been playing a lot for his for the Netherlands. He's been playing in Champions League games. He's been playing in most competitions. Every game for us in the Premier League, thankfully, and so just looks a little bit tired. Hopefully, he gets some rest. He gets some pep in his step a little bit back. He was a 7.5 for me. Robo 7.5 as well. Fab, phenomenal contender for man of the match for me. I'm gonna have to give my man of the match today to Hendo. Hendo with a solid 8.5, ran that midfield, controlled, came on top, got the tying goal. Our captain led the team to victory. Mentality Giants. Genie got subbed off. Who came on for him? Why am I blanking out? Milner came on for him. Came in late to pretty much hold it down and lock it in. And so, Genie gets like a 6.5 for me. Mane was flat up there. I'm going to give him a 6.5. Bobby, phenomenal, always phenomenal, creating, shooting, passing, really great. He was a 7.5 for me, and Salah 8 for me. Overall, I think we played amazing. We played great. We dominated. We should have won. We should have had a clean sheet. Luckily, still top of the Premier League. My name is Ben. This is Cop-Eyed State of Mind. Follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, on MySpace, on LinkedIn, on wherever else you can find us. Shout out Remy. See you all next time.